So today we're doing things a little differently. So a gentleman posted today on one of the aquarium websites. He was giving away some plants, some snails, and some guppy fry, some endlers. So we said, hey man, that sounds cool. And we thought we'd switch it up today and bring Benny and Cesar. I said to the boys, well, actually, I said to Michael, should we take them on a car ride? And Benny was laying down. He heard car ride and he was like, doing.
Yeah, his head snapped back around so quickly.
I think he could have got whiplash. So we said, all right, it's been a while. It's been a while for the boys. They love their car rides. I'm sure a lot of people out there have puppers that love to go for a car ride. So it's a beautiful day, quite sunny. Really, Cesar? Cesar!
He's a squeaker.
Cesar is a funny bunny. He has a love-hate relationship with car rides and vehicles. But he just gets so excited to be in the vehicle, and then the entire time he's in the vehicle, every time we slow down, he thinks, ooh, we're gonna get out, we're gonna get out. And then like, oh, not yet, not yet. And then when we get out, he's excited to get back in. But I've never met another dog like him. Every dog has their own personality. That is for sure. So we're excited, and we'll let you know when we get our fishes. We got a new tank today, so
That's an upcoming surprise. You have to show them at the end of the video.
stay tuned. So it's an interesting story how Cesar came to live with us. A friend of a friend actually was looking for a new home. An older lady had gotten him in the pandemic. Of course, he was just a little teeny tiny puppers. And he was so attached to her, and she was probably not even barely 5 foot.
Yeah, she was very big.
When he stands up, he was taller than her.
Yeah, he's
and
6'5", I guess he's 4'8".
No,
Yeah,
he's not.
he is.
There's no what? His ears. Yeah, he's 6'5". No way. When he stands all the way up, he could be maybe, I'd say 5'10". But anyways, if his nose is all the way up in the air and then his ears are fully, okay, well, whatever. He's definitely over 5 feet. 6 feet, 6'5". Michael, really, he has quite the flair for imagination. But oh, counting the tail. Okay, well, if we're gonna get for the tip of the tail, anyways, okay. So she said that he was exerting some dominance over her. And, shepherds are interesting because they're always trying to herd you. So we went up and we met him, and instantly we all liked him. He was, a year and a half. Everybody really liked him. But, we decided, well, our other German Shepherd has to meet him, and we'll see how that goes. So our other German Shepherd's personality is quite skittish. He's also a pandemic dog.
Yep.
And so Benny and Cesar were they became really fast friends. Honestly, they did. But in the beginning, I was really concerned because Cesar's kind of bossy. And Cesar was a lot bigger than Benny. But Michael was like, oh, they'll be fine. And actually, I think it really helped Cesar's anxiety because Cesar couldn't handle whenever his owner went away. She said she was afraid he was going to bust out the windows because he had really bad separation anxiety. But now Cesar is really, well, of course, dogs are pack animals, so he's really close with Benny. And it's helped Benny's anxiety to be more trusting of people because Cesar is a people lover. And Benny's a people, he loves all his people, but not sure of strangers, which most shepherds is typically their personality, that they're more very loyal, but you know, more on the leery side of things. So they have been
leery, not Larry.
Yeah, for sure, you know. But they brought us a lot of joy, and they're just sweet boys. We love them. So Benny is 3, and Cesar's 2.5, soon to be 3. So I never thought I would have 2 huge German Shepherds, but nor did I think we'd have a billion fishes, but here we are. And we also have 2 kitty cats, and Jimmy is the boss of these huge German Shepherds, so that's quite hysterical. This little, 10-pound cat bossing around. Caesar's probably 115 or 100. Well, he might be 15 pounds. Now I could be like, oh, I'm sure he must be about 30 pounds, you know. It's just funny how all the animals have their own personality, that's for sure. For sure. Cannot wait to see these fishes we're going to get. One thing I have to say I do enjoy about Pennsylvania is there's a lot of trees and beautiful countrysides. We have the Appalachian Mountains, all kinds of lakes and streams. So we are still on our journey. I think we are getting closer and closer. So someone had posted yesterday on Marketplace that they were selling a nano tank, and I thought, oh, that looks pretty cool. So I messaged and they said, well, someone's coming tonight, and if that falls through, we'll let you know. So they messaged later in the evening and said, hey, they never showed. So we went over there today and we snapped it up. So excited about that, and David's in 2 minds what he'd like to do, either freshwater or saltwater. The sky looks beautiful, and Cesar is excited. Soon all these fields will have, I believe, corn in them. Wow, look at that fancy house.
Turn right onto South Orchard View Drive.
We ain't in the sticks no more. Oh, I'm so glad the sun is shining today. Almost there to get the fishes. Okay, we're gonna try this again. I just talked for several minutes and realized it never recorded. I just hate it when that happens. Okay, so the gentleman was very nice. He gave us some beautiful Sylvania plant, whole baggie full, some snails and some teeny tiny little baby fishes. So that was exciting. We got there and he had 2 dogs and they came out to see us. And
they're very hyper. The one was very hyper, it was very big.
Was jumping up. Apparently they're birding dogs. And so I think that kind of made Benny be a bit nervous because he didn't know where we were. And then the dog's jumping up on me. So when we were in the house, probably for 10 or 15 minutes, I'm not sure, the gentleman was telling us all about his tanks, and they were quite lovely. He had some neon tetras, a gourami, I think the rainbow bows something or other. And he was telling us all about his fish. A little bumpy there, guys. Sorry about that. So when we came out of the house, Benny was in the driver's seat, and he has never done that ever before. But I said it was because he was like, okay, we're at a location that I don't know where we are. Mom is getting this dog jumping up on her. So I think he was anxiously anticipating us coming back out of the house. So he was like, yay, they're okay. And then he jumped back in the back of the truck. also, I said Cesar might have been being kind of a pain in the butkins, and he was like, all right, I'm getting my own section of this vehicle.
Ben, was he being a pain?
Caesar's like, I resemble that comment. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh my, but so that was fun. I'm really excited about this plant. It looks beautiful.
Yep.
It floats on the top of the tank, and we will show you all the babies when we get home. So that's our story. That's our story. Okay, so I got another story. This is going to be all story time. Now I know you guys are mostly here for the fishes, but we're talking a little bit about German Shepherds today, okay? I've never had a dog like Benny in my entire life. He is so unique to himself. But on Facebook, I'm part of a German Shepherd Facebook group, and it's really interesting because a lot of these dogs are like my dog. So it was really funny when we would go to take him for a walk. He's so sweet. We would, you know, pull over, say to a park or something, and we're going for a drive, and one of us would hop out and say we'll take him to go potty. He was not having it. Every single person in that vehicle had to be out of the car. So I say, Benny says, safety numbers, guys, and how can I protect you if we're not all together? Hello, people. So if it was my daughter and I, and just I got out, or she just got out, he would immediately run to the car door of the other person and stand there and like, get out. We are all walking together. Hello, hello. So that was very most unusual. Also, if my daughter and I would go to the store, she would wait in the car with the dog, and it was so cute because she said Benny would look the entire time. Every single shopper that came out, is it mom? Is that mom? Where's mom? And he would stare intently at the store. He was like, where did my mother go? So now he understands the drill, and he's like, okay. And he still does look for me, but he's like, okay, she goes in the store, and then she comes back out of the store, and I don't think I have to worry too much about it because she always comes back. But yeah, he's just a hoot. This dog is a hoot and a holler. A hoot and a holler. So then, like I said, he's very, he just has an anxious personality.
Just keeping my eye out for him.
And he had to meet my dad like a solid dozen times because we got him when he was 3 months old. And every time he saw my dad, he was like, oh my God, somebody I don't know. And this one time I went and picked up my dad. And my dad gets in the car with us and we started to drive. And Benny looked like he was gonna have a nervous conniption fit. This man, I don't know, just got in this vehicle. But now he adores Grandpa, and if I say Grandpa's coming over, he goes and runs and looks out the window and where's Grandpa? When's he gonna get here? And it's too cute. So then my dad says the one day, why does this dog like me so much? My dad was never a big dog person, but my dad was getting his feelings hurt because Benny was just so afraid. And then once he knew Grandpa, then he was like, oh, this is Grandpa. I love Grandpa. We all love Grandpa. Grandpa's great. Grandpa comes, we get treats. It's all fabulous. So then, as soon as my dad would get to our house, he's just like almost in his lap. And my dad's like, whoa, what's this? But it's pretty cute. It's pretty cute. So, yeah, these puppy dogs wheedle their way into our hearts. Oh my, but yeah, it's interesting. He is definitely...
There will be fish in this video.
There will be fish in this video, we promise! Where are the fishes? Give us the fishes. Wait, 1 second. They're in this bucket. They're in this bucket. Currently in the bucket. I did.